Hey guys, welcome back. I've got this LED light. I think this is called the portrait light or something. And I think I look better. I know, I'm a bit silly. Yeah, so we're done with the 21 days of yoga. Whatever it is, I think that's a good discipline to go to bed early and waking up early in the morning and do yoga. Basically what it means is strength plus flexibility equal mobility. It's a lot more important than just having strength alone or the flexibility alone. So I'm glad right now I have the best mobility condition. Yeah, I'm a stiff. All right, it's like a zombie. My legs, my hamstrings, they're all. I'm not a very flexible person because of all the injuries I had in the past. Back then, I did quite a bit of. No, soccer is not a proper term. Football, guys. Okay, football. Yeah, it's time to get back to football. Well, lately I've been using this Leica Noctilux. I believe this is a version 4. It's a 51.0. I've mounted it onto the Leica monochrome, the SL, as well as the Fuji GFX. It's not mine. I stole it from a friend. Well, I have to return it eventually. For the Leica monochrome compact cameras, I like to use this bag. I think it's called a fork camera bag. See the fork? I have this bag for like more than, 8 years now? It's pretty beat up. Alright, the only reason why I'm using this bag is because it's small. It's pretty light. You know, the good thing about using a beat up bag is people automatically assume the equipment that you're using is not worth stealing. Well, the thing is, I'm not really into pretty clothes and all. I honestly don't give a shit about dressing up nicely. So a beat up bag would go pretty nicely on me. There's one time I was talking to this old guy. He said back in the days, you could buy a house for the price of a camera. Well, camera, I mean Leica. So I guess if we were to benchmark it with today's property market, Leica would be pretty darn cheap. Now, if I were to present this concept to Carmen and go get myself this Noctilux, what do you think is going to happen? For a bigger camera, this is the VV leather camera. This is the exotic. You can see the leather pretty worn out because of the use. Well, I'm still waiting for the patina. I'm a small guy. I mean, you know, I'm a short guy. So this bag, it's pretty big for me. It feels safe to put this GFX or the SL or maybe both. I did carry them both, but it gets pretty heavy with the Noct. Yeah, it does feel pretty secure because of the padding. You know, it's got a nice padding and all. Yeah. But like this guy, like I said, it's slightly heavier. Well, it is a bigger bag. There's still a little gap here, so you have to watch out if there's a heavy rain. And the magnet seems to be okay. So, yeah. The downside for this bag, it's kind of fat. It stays fat because of the divider. It's pretty nice and thick. It's pretty thick. It's pretty beat up, sort of. I don't have a habit of taking care of anything. Camera, lenses, least of all. I don't care too much about the camera straps, or I don't even really take care of my lenses or the cameras for that matter. Well, this Noct doesn't belong to me, so I have to take care of it. So even though I like this lens, I didn't particularly enjoy using it. Well, I didn't want to scratch the lens hood, and the lens cap. Leica's build quality is excellent, and all we care about in a camera is image quality. I get it, I really do. But where's the fun in it when you're spending half the time worrying about the lens or the camera? A couple of my friends, they have a lot of Leicas, and all of these lenses and cameras, they are all in pristine condition. And these boys, they all say the same thing. I really love the image quality rendered by a Leica. I'm not a big fan of shooting at wide open, especially 1.0, 0.95. Well, before I got this lens, I thought I wouldn't like this lens at all, especially at wide open. But nonetheless, shooting it at wide open, just to prove a point. Boy, was I wrong. This guy, looks good at wide open. It's actually easier to use compared to the SLR Magic, the 50 0.95. And the image quality is certainly better with this lens. But the Noct doesn't cover the GFX. Yeah, sure, you could always set it at 135 format or simply just cropping it during the post-processing. I think it's kind of stupid to mount a 135 format lens onto a medium format, especially a 50 focal lens with an aperture of f1. Yes, it does satisfy my curiosity, but honestly, that's about it. You know, I don't like using the GFX for street photography. I just simply don't like the handling of it. It's just way too bulky compared to the monochrome or even the Leica SL. Well, in my really biased opinion, this Noctilux, it goes the best with the monochrome. Yeah, I do prefer black and white more than the color. Talk about color, the auto white balance for the GFX, it's really good. The rendering is definitely better with the GFX, more so than the Leica SL. But I would still say the Leica monochrome is the best among these three cameras. To me, image quality is not all that. Alright guys, that's it for this. Hope you guys enjoy my ugly photos. But anyway, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.